Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to another week. Well, I say a week, more like 2 days of live Skittles from the ABM Skittles Club here in glorious Wallingford, South Oxfordshire. Joining me this evening at least, well, Dave will be joining you all evening. Hello, Dave.
Well, yes, good evening. Yeah, I'll be doing both games tonight.
But I won't be because I've been picked again, which is probably the
You
death
have to
knell
stop
for my...
getting good scores.
All this over 30, I'm not used to it, Dave. It's dizzy heights of 30 plus. The noise you can hear is some practice shots, and I think Andy, I'm not sure it's helping.
We'll watch. He said he's been trying a few things out in this little pre-match practice.
Has he? I wonder what.
He's got the kingpin down, so something must be working.
Yeah, well, whatever that was, that didn't work. Anyhow, you join us this evening for an interesting match. First of all, we have the bestsellers currently in 9th place and not really with the ability to chase for a podium spot against the Alsorts, who very much are. They're currently in 4th on 143 points.
Interestingly, bestsellers have got a better average than Alsorts, though, despite the difference in positions in the table.
It just goes to show you, because we're about, yeah, well, that's true, but look at their pin average. Bestsellers, an average of 169.8 pins per game. Alsorts, an average of 168.
It's a big difference, isn't it? Big difference.
And it's amazing how that, that would track through, but it's about points, it's not about pins. So, sticker upper has arrived for match 1, it's Will. So yes, you have to say that bestsellers are defending their top 10 position tonight. Alsorts would love to leapfrog, living on a spare in last 6 and put themselves into 2nd place.
It is very, very close in the second to 7th positions.
I think there's only 9 points, isn't it, between last 6 in 2nd and the Gutter Nutters in 7th?
Oh, and Young and Ball just by that last 6, having played a couple of games more as well. It's a lot to play for.
A lot of the chasing pack have at least 1, if not 2 games in hand against last 6. You can see all these stats, by the way, by visiting abmskittles.uk, the website of the club, or following the club on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/abmskittles. And obviously, if you're following us on Facebook at facebook.com/skittlers, then you will see us copy some of those things over. Let's have a look what's happening on the socials. Marvella from California joined us very early. She was even giving a comment at 4:14 a.m., which was a long time ago. The Carriers are joining us from Pembrokeshire. Kath and Steve, good evening to you.
Obviously missing us. It was Wednesday last week since we were last on air.
Seems strange, doesn't it? Di Griffiths, super fan on Facebook, of course, joins us, and he said, in my Skittles game, I hit 34. It's a lovely score. Nick Plumridge said on the 3rd day he was raised to be the sticker-upper for the Apostle Spinners. Go Skittles.
It's good, yeah. He's
quite appropriate for the time of year.
Based on the time of year.
And Amy Evans says, good evening, welcome. So let's have a look as they've finished their practicing, but they've needed, the pen's gone dodgy.
It's quite a difference between the home team calligraphy and the...
There is. I think Peter, who did it for the bestsellers, pressed harder. Anyway, it will be Peter to head off for the sellers, followed by Tony, then Nick, Duncan, Rob, Mark in the anchor position. For the Alsorts, Jason, Andy, as Mark tries to improve the writing.
It's not getting any better, is it? He's
just... one ball is there. Sparky Gaz, then Mark why isn't Martin Sparky Martin? Because he's also a Sparky.
They have got 2 Sparkies, isn't there?
So I think maybe Gaz has pulled seniority in the Sparky.
I think that's fair enough.
So let's have a look. We've got the away team, the Alsorts. They're sat on the left at the away tables. We've got Skittle Calag. We can see Brian Archer.
Brian Archer of the Lads Night Out in the very early
there,
tonight.
Yeah, with the grey stripes and the glasses. He's in to just check out whether Alsorts can put some pressure on the lads. Currently in the number 1 spot, but I think mathematically it's still possible for them to lose it.
It's possible,
Dave,
but it's extremely unlikely.
It would need them to lose like nil a few games and everybody else to win 10s. But
it's not quite time to start engraving the trophy yet, but it's getting that way.
But it's time to engage the engraver and probably give him a hint that he's got to get the apostrophe in the right place, just in case. Is that what we're saying, Dave? But yes, and it will be very exciting. The lads have been playing in the league for 13 years. The only trophy, and they've lifted all the other silverware, that they haven't is
the Winter League, the big one.
Yeah. The one everybody wants, although I think they would quite like to win their 4th consecutive knockout cup.
I think so. I think they're going to have a tough job this year. I think some of the cup teams are going to make it very difficult for them. Stephen, One Ball Rogers. Hello, Stephen. Good evening. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Just about to get underway with Pete Avery.
Peter putting a full body weight behind that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he got a bit behind that. Took out the quarter pin for 3.
Nice to see some of the best sellers adorned in their team outfits.
They are indeed, yeah. Not all of them, though. A bit of a range of... it's a little bit off from Peter there.
I have already told Norman off that his old poacher's coat does not count as a waistcoat.
Well, you got a 5. Well, didn't get very close to the kingpin, but 5 pins on the board.
From my experience, Dave, I'd say if you haven't played for a week or 2 and you put a 5 down with your opener, just loosen up a bit. I'd take a 5.
We'll ask a question of a lot of these players of what they spent their bank holiday weekend doing, whether it was practicing finely tuning their Skittles skills, or was it out in the sun drinking beer?
Well, yes, one of our teams, of course, the Cross Keys Wallingford, they had their Easter beer and cider festival, and I went down there on Sunday, Dave, and noticed quite a few of the
There was
club
a lot of Skittles players in there drinking the ale,
helping Dave House to make sure he didn't have anything left. It's very community spirited.
Oh, well done,
goodness.
Jason. 7 there, very nice. All sorts.
Might be our first replay of the evening, Dave, here. How this little one just went through the gap, look.
Yeah, good bowling from Jason there. Got the kingpin second ball. Got the quarter pin who's aiming at ball 3.
Gappy joins us. He's cheering on the sellers on YouTube. Giles. Welcome, Giles. Give us a hand wave emoji, thank you. On Facebook, Amy Evans is complaining that pen is no good. This blind girl cannot see, she says. Don't worry, look at the big scoreboard we've put the digital one at the bottom for you.
Say hello to your viewers in New Zealand.
Our New Zealand viewers.
New Zealand viewer, Rich Greenway, who... hello, Rich. Hope you're having a nice holiday. I don't know what time it is in New Zealand, but Lou's a very lucky lady to be woken up with the ABM Skittles Club on the whatever day of her holiday. So thank you for your support.
What a treat. Wow. Go to New Zealand. Watch Skittles on YouTube. Fantastic.
Yeah, so I wonder how long that marriage is going to last. Right.
4 for Tony there.
Tony with a 4.
Slow start for the sellers, the 5 and the 4. Now, we all saw Andy having a couple of practice throws.
He was doing a lot of
few of them went in the gutter, but I wonder if that was all part of the plan. Well, nowhere near the gutter. It was about as far as you could get from the gutter. Sadly, Mr. Kingpin, straight through the gap. A little adjust to the glasses there. And that's other side. Takes 3 out off the quarter. All right then, Andy. A little bit of work to do here to keep your team in the lead. And he's found the back pin, through the gap, back pin down, 4 pins. keeps this leg very much up for grabs. 2 pins separating them. As we welcome Nick up next for the Sellers.
Sorry, a bit of domestic admin there.
Oh,
Now, Nick, I'm enjoying Nick's baseball cap. I think he's decided that the glare from the newly fixed light fixtures was affecting, and now look at the shading on his eyes. This is perfect.
Oh, it's maybe
too much shade.
Too much shade, I think.
Try again.
It's a little bit of stick in the hand, that one, wasn't it? A bit of height again, spin. Takes out 3 off the outside of the quarter pin. All right then, Nick. Ball number 3, switched sides, come across it too far. Takes another 3 out off the quarter pin this time, so 6 down. All bestsellers, not really going yet.
Although Nick's baseball cap has provided them with their best score of the evening so far. 15.
It was a little bit lucky though, I'd say. 1 in the gutter, 1 on the outside of the quarter pin.
Yeah.
Now Stephen 1 ball. Rogers.
We haven't actually seen his 1 ball nickname
No.
play into effect for a while.
He's quite good at missing with his first 2 and then clearing out a load of ball 3. That's too wide again. I think that a few players' sights are a little bit off tonight. Definitely think
I think the bank holiday
weekend,
and of course it was bank holiday Friday and Monday. It's a 4-day
double
weekend.
bank holiday weekend.
All of our members are very hard-working individuals, and I think the 4-day weekend has thrown quite a lot of them. Not to even mention the fact that no one knows when bin day is this week, Dave.
Oh, I haven't got a clue. Don't ask me.
No. Very confused. Oh, look at that! Very intricate correction there from Peter. So 17 plays 15. Perhaps bestsellers can feel that
they are definitely hanging on in there.
Got away with that, perhaps.
Yeah, not too many kingpins have been hit yet. See if Duncan can write that. I think so. There we go. That's the best first shot we've had.
It's
a bit unlucky just to take 4 out.
Symptomatic, really, of the evening thus far. That's better. Oh,
it was unlucky. The last two got 6 without getting anywhere near the kingpin.
It did look like it was a good line, and then it wasn't. So did that,
Dave. Lucky Duncan.
Very. Let's have a look. Was it as close as we all thought?
It was very close.
So I'm hitting ready with the pause button, Dave. Yeah, it was pretty close. Half a ball.
In between, wasn't it? In between.
Somewhere between a third and a half a ball width away.
Split the difference. But still nothing more than a 6 for the Sellers so far. Jason's 7, it's the standout score in this early stage of the match.
Now,
Gary, Sparky Walker.
He's also adopted the black baseball cap.
He has, hasn't he? Another one to find the gap early on. He does bowl quite central, Gary, so it does make it a little bit more likely. Takes a Cholsey special out for the first
Cholsey of the evening. For those new viewers, the Cholsey special. Sokol is a village just up the road from Wallingford, and Sokol, because a few of the teams based there seems to enjoy that.
They love it.
Shot. Well, 5
for Gary.
Yeah. Neither team has really sort of wanted to grab this opening leg by the scruff. So we find ourselves 3 points apart. Advantage Alsorts 22-19.
As there's a delay and nobody bowling, that's usually a sign that it's Robert Wadsworth's go. One of the most famous pre-match throwing routines of all our players.
And he'll have to bowl to the strains of Horse With No Name by America, which has just come on. DJ Dave's easy listening selection.
Easy listening Skittles music, non-offensive. Not always especially interesting either. Taking out a little triangle of 3 on the right.
An orthodox 3 per ball for this one. Surely he's not going to do
It'd be tough 3 per ball from there, wouldn't it?
It would, wouldn't it?
don't know how you do it. You have to take a back three and then the front line, maybe? No,
he
it's
really
the
tried the
Kingpin.
front line out, didn't
he? On its own, nothing behind it.
Well, now,
Bit of pressure now.
quarter pin and hope that you get a roll through with a pin or a ball. No, he's pushed it.
Oh, what is going on tonight? Nobody is really picking up the pins.
Well, maybe they should have taken a leaf out of Callum's book on YouTube. He says, "Good evening, gents. Hope you had a good Easter and bank holidays." Yes, thank you very much. We did. I watched old games back the other day when I just started. I should have been banned from playing Skittles. The poor sticker was in danger. And yet we didn't ban you. And look how well you've improved. It's all about practice.
Right, if anybody can get this game back on track, it's the reigning winner of the averages from last year, Mark Granger, captain of the Allsorts.
Where is he currently in those
He's
averages, Dave?
Fifth. I was trying to, yeah, he's not,
I noticed there on the left view of Brian Archer of Lads Night Out, very key, pivotal player for them, is now taking a closer look at this game. The football not holding his interest.
No. Even Mark Granger can't get beyond the 6.
No, goodness me. Can Mark Hoskins steal 2 points out of seemingly out of nowhere?
Mark's first game since knee operation.
No.
It might be.
No, didn't we see him play last time out?
Don't think we did.
Did we not?
I can't remember, to be honest. We didn't know we were going to see him again
Our
this
super
season.
fans will say.
When did we last see?
When did we last see Mark Hoskins? Was it more than 2 months ago, or was it less?
Oh.
Gave those pins a very dirty look, and a little sigh of relief for the Allsorts.
Well, they've already won the leg.
They
A
have.
very low-scoring leg for bestseller, just 26. This is much fewer than they would be expecting to get. Just give Anchorman over the Allsorts, Martin Orme.
Oh, he missed
A freebie.
He missed out on the contraflow there.
He did, just took the 2 out, middle and the front quarter. Switched his sides. So nobody really going to get a big score this leg unless Martin does something pretty
I'm
remarkable.
hovering over the replay button, Dave.
You can
it's fine.
remove your finger.
Finger's gone.
Just a 4.
Wow.
What a leg. This is what our fans have been waiting
Yes.
6 days for.
Not the
A
glorious.
26-32 leg.
Just goes to show you a lot of skittlers are creatures of habit. Not just in the way they hold the ball or their run up or their preparation, but also in the fact that they need to play a certain amount of, on a certain amount of days and have everything the same. And double bank holiday has thrown them.
Yeah. And here he is, the top scorer of the game. Jason's only player to get above 6. He's got 7 in his first leg. He's gone through. Ball 2. Needs to hit that front one to get a good score here. Just 4 down so far. And maybe. Oh, he got it. But so fine. Didn't take anything with it.
Me. Do you know what the technical phrase is for this game so far?
Well, I know lots of untechnical words for this.
I think it's bitty.
Bitty.
It's bitty. It's just, it feels like it's going to be, I think, one of those evenings where scores are going to go up and down. No one's going to be consistent. It just has a feeling. Will Peter prove me wrong with his experience and wisdom? Well,
Because normally you would expect Peter to hit the kingpin first ball majority of the time.
he's known where it is for the last 60 years, so you'd hope that he could hit it this time. Oh, that's close.
A few concerned faces on both teams here looking
someone
around.
needs to make a move here.
This is. I think this game's set up for a hero, isn't it? One person comes in there and gets a a mid-30s total. That could be the difference.
Well, it also feels like each leg might be set up. All it would take is one. I mean, if you look at Alsorts in leg 1, 2 of them got 6. And that was enough because only one got 6 from the Sellers. It literally could be a game like that, but a little bit closer than it was in leg 1. Just a 1-pin game so far of the opening bowls of the second leg. Andy now. Lovely straight arm. Gave it a whip. He gives it a whip of the wrist, doesn't he, as he delivers the ball. Let's have a look at that whist rip. No.
Well, that's hard.
Wrist,
that's tough to
wrist
say. I
whip.
wouldn't try that.
Blimey.
Oh, yeah.
Rubbish.
He whipped it straight off into the gutter. I'd say maybe the whip not quite doing what it's supposed to. Little adjustment. Ball 3. Straighter.
There he goes.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Kingpin, but only 2.
Yeah, wasn't really
Hard work to score tonight. 5
wasn't
for Andy.
rewarded for it, was he, Andy, there? But an improvement on his leg 1. Very still low scoring. No one has decided to take the game by the scruff, apart from Jason, and he's fallen back. Tony, surely. I think Tony a little unlucky in leg
He was unlucky, wasn't he? Some good shots that just went through. That's Kingpin.
Oh, a cheeky extra.
Yeah. It's okay. You split the pins in half. That one, quarter pin, no, not quite.
Now, he's taken a very central position on the alley, though.
Yeah, it's not using the angles. It's might get a couple. Yeah,
It worked
2
for him.
Tony. 6 down. Limited applause. I mean, nobody's going to have sore hands at this stage, are they?
I mean, to be fair, it's not much to applaud.
No.
It's all square, though, so a little bit closer than it was in leg 1. 10 apiece after 2 have bowled in leg 2. A reminder to any new viewers, it's all about points in our league. You get 2 points if you win a leg, 1 point for a draw. So the maximum score is 10. And the winner of the league is simply the team that ends up with the most points. If it's a tie on points, we then look to pin count, and only then do we take the pins into consideration. I know there are plenty of other leagues, it's all about the pin count. But our point system can throw up some very interesting anomalies, such as, teams with a lower pin average being higher in the points. So keeps it interesting. That's a great ball.
Oh, that's a 6 off the quarter pin there.
Could it be a 1 ball, or could he come up with a second ball? That's a 3rd ball, but a second scoring ball.
He can.
Oh,
7, but having to applaud 7s.
here we go. This is his quarter pin special. Everything rolled just very nicely.
You can get that domino effect sometimes quite nicely when you just...
It can, but all of these Gloucester-style pins, they all have to roll at the same time and in the same way. They're fairly stable. They don't like to go over.
And here's Nick, top scorer for the Sellers so far with 6 in the first leg. And...
Gave it a great gusto. I was worried he was going to
big swing there,
overbalance.
didn't he? It looked like he was
but look how
putting...
wide he's gone. He's grazing the radiator.
Oh, Kingpin. Oh, that is unfortunate.
He says, what do I have to do? Right, he's come away from the rads. He's going to punish it this way. Quarter pin, maybe?
Oh, well done, Nick.
Good little pickup there,
Yeah.
Nick. If we watch this...
What an unlucky shot.
This is harsh. This right here, Dave, you'd be thinking, we'll take a handful here.
Yeah.
Literally,
But
look
no.
at that. Splits the centre pin.
Skids that pin, slides it between that middle pin and back pin.
Horrible luck. But, Nick, the most consistent player
Oh, yeah,
on the
2
alley
6s.
so far.
Oh, a little bit of curl on there. I thought I was going through the gap, but it's not
It's all the reverse angles, Dave.
one you want to see, really, is it?
No, too many reverse angles.
tough now. What do you do? Just go for the middle. Yes.
It's the right shot, I think, because if you miss it as he did, you've
Yeah,
quite a chance of picking up that back quarter and a
surely
cutback.
it's nearly impossible
Got to get something. It's the annoying thing about skills, those bloody gaps. The other way.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me.
Harry, just hard to get back off the floor after that one.
I think this is the time to point out Nick Plumridge on Facebook's comment. Both teams seem battle weary tonight, don't they, just?
Battle weary, that's one way of describing them.
It is towards the end of a long season. Is this only 4? This is...
Well, some teams have got less than four games to go.
They have, but the whole season...
There's four more rounds of games. 4
more rounds of games to go. And it's been a long old season since October.
So middle of May will be the end of the Winter League.
So fatigue could be a factor.
I mean, as you can tell tonight, most of these players are in prime physical condition. However, even for these athletes, sometimes
it's long.
It's a long season.
I hope they've been looking after their nutrition.
Well done, Duncan. Lovely shot there. Nearly got a 9, but it's our first 8 of the game.
We can watch this back. Nice delivery. It was not far off getting all of them, was it?
So Mark still has got a very slight chance of reclaiming his averages title, but he has to have a perfect game tonight and in his next 2.
That won't help him.
And that won't help him.
No.
So really, it's got to be
loads of power in that.
Mid-30s, very least.
Oh, again. He'll feel hard done by twice there.
Yeah.
A lot of power.
He has a lot of power, usually quite accurate. He'll be going.
Oh.
6 for Mark there.
Rushes back. He's doing the official score sheet. The scoreboard here is not the official score in our league. The away team is responsible for the official score sheet, which is checked and signed by both captains at the end of the day. And Mark wasted no time in rushing back and writing that up. But look at this. How harsh was this? Oh, rattled the back quarter pin and missed the winger. Here's Rob.
There's the class.
The familiar routine.
Far corner. Spin the ball. 2.5 steps. Splay the fingers.
Cover the eyes, but only just. Wow.
I've noticed I do often tend to spin past the kingpin with a row. It starts from that far corner and it spins a bit far. So adjust it to the middle. Very nice shot.
Good
Much
little
better.
pick up. Rob is one of the players who does use spin, and most of the time he's tamed it well, but you have to be absolutely spot on. I think that's one of the reasons why he has the same routine, to make sure that he can control that spin. That's an uncharacteristic second jiggle of the ball.
Yeah,
and
I think that threw him off.
Yes.
Threw him right off his routine there.
Let's have a look at the ball too. Yep, ball and pins working together.
So a decent lead for the bestsellers. 30 versus 26. Martin, he'll need a 8 at least to put a bit of pressure on the anchorman Mark. Anything less than a 4 and the leg's over.
Oh, again, I think a lot of skittlers will be feeling that they're being hard done by.
Wow, I don't know about that.
The skittles are flying through the gaps, and that's better.
I think if you hit the outside of the quarter pin, you get a couple all out.
Now then, Dave.
King.
He agrees with you, but look, there we go, another gap finder. Goodness me.
Unlucky, Martin. A great shot. 3rd shot. Bang on the kingpin there.
Look at this. Right here, there, you think that's the perfect
angle. He's got all 3 of them here,
well,
definitely. Got
at
all
least
3.
2. Straight through. Stupid game.
Mark Hoskins needing 4. One of those numbers you really don't want to be up against the anchorman. So he's drawn the leg. One more pin needed.
You don't see
take the
that
win.
3 very often.
And there we go.
Oh, that's a lovely
He
second
squared the match off.
That's very nice.
7 down. Another 9 opportunity. He'll hit it on the inside, skim the ball through. Sliced it.
We'll just enjoy that second ball. Very unfortunate not to take that back quarter as the ball rolled through, but Mark secures it with his best score of the evening, 37-33, all square after 2, and now it's leg 3, Dave, also known as the beer leg.
It is the beer leg. Yes.
Why is it called the beer leg, Dave?
It's called the beer leg because not only do you have to try and get the best score you can to help the team win the leg, you're also up against your opposite number on the other team, and if they beat you, you have to make the walk of shame to the bar to buy them a drink of their choice.
And vice versa. If it's tied, it rolls over to the next leg. If it's tied again, it rolls over to the final leg. And if it's tied again, they have to take it out to the car park. And whoever comes back in is declared the winner. Peter obviously got a little thirst on. I believe he's arrived on his electric bicycle, so he's ready to receive another drink.
Oh, well done, Peter. Good skill in there. That was very nice 3 balls from Peter.
Yeah, he worked that methodically, and I tell you what, if you put down an 8 in the beer leg, you feel very, very comfortable that you are not going to have to go at the bar.
No, Jason will be feeling like he's going to be making that the first trip of the night to the bar.
8's a big ask.
It's a tough ask. Trying to beat it with a 9 is going to be very difficult. We've not had any 9s yet.
But you know, prices went up in April, so he might be motivated to try and avoid that that trip.
I would say so. I'm sure he's very motivated. It's whether he's got the accuracy as of yet. Not so much.
This is a hit and hope here, Dave.
Need something good here. And that was not it.
It did
3.
hit, but there's not much hope.
7-5-3, that is very much in the wrong direction for Jason so far tonight.
You have to say, Peter has put the Sellers into a very strong position.
Yeah, 5 up after 1 player.
Yeah.
That is a good healthy lead.
Especially given the form of Tony and Nick. Look, solid 6s, I think, will, if they can keep that trend going, keep the pressure very much on the Alsorts.
It's gone through the gap. Right, Tony, so if he doesn't get any more, then Alsorts will think they're back in with a chance of levelling.
Wide.
Takes just the 1 out for a 4.
Oh dear. No eye contact from his teammates. Did you notice, Dave? Nobody met his eye.
Looked away.
No, Andy has leapt up from his seat before the pins are set. He's very keen. He's feeling like he can get
He's
this.
having a good analyse of the situation.
Oh,
Toss of the ball, lift it high in the air.
It's like Jeff Capes before he does a
Almost,
shot
it's
put.
very similar to Jeff Capes, I'd say, in many aspects.
That's a cheeky little quarter with an extra bonus one there.
Second ball, has he got it? No.
Wow.
This is opportunity he needs to take.
He's got a good line up here to aim at.
Yeah, if he's got the ball in from the right angle.
Just avoid the gap.
Oh, no, Andy.
Maybe he rushed up to the line too soon. And yes, he
did that,
converted.
the rollover sign, did you see that?
I did. For those of us who have ever had small children in toddler groups, that's also known as wind the bobbin up, Dave. Brian the wood butcher says, sorry I'm late, I dropped off while watching the snooker.
Not all sports can be as entertaining and as thrill a minute as...
No. To be honest, Brian, I'm not sure this is going to help you. It's been tough going
It's
for
been
both
tough,
these teams.
and for the commentators as well, I would say.
Yeah, we're having to fill a lot of things to say.
Oh, there's some in there. There's a Detroitus on the alley. Nick feels like he's been a bit cheated there with that one. Going for his curl from the outside. Not got much spin on that. No, only 3.
Now, Alan, I know it's remiss of me as commentator to look ahead to the next match this evening, but just as a bit of inside knowledge on the team's secret communication channels, I've just noticed someone has sent me inside intel that Alan might be running late.
Oh no.
Due to his other half having a slightly overrunning PTA meeting. This means that the lads might have to start off rudderless.
Oh.
Which could put a whole new complexion.
Yeah, no, and they're not really getting enough pins tonight for this game to lag on beyond time, are they? I don't think.
No, I don't think so. We're at 8:30 already, and we're halfway through the beer legs.
We're bang on.
Bang on time.
Bang on time.
12 minutes per leg is our par timing.
Look at Captain Mark there. He's staring at his player there, saying,
Isn't he? Yeah.
"What are you lot doing tonight?"
Nobody knows.
Oh. We'll have a little look at that one again. Said surely should have taken out a couple more pins with that
Well,
last
let's
shot.
see. I worry at the number of players wearing hoodies this evening. Oh, it wobbled the quarter, didn't it? And if that quarter had gone, it might have rolled into
could
the
have
winger.
had another 2
coulda,
there,
shoulda,
but
might have.
It didn't. Duncan, best score tonight with an 8 in the previous leg. Let's see if he can take that form into the beer leg. Good shot. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. 2 off the kingpin.
It's not unbelievable considering how it's gone this evening, Dave.
No.
It's perfectly
No,
believable.
it's-
No one's
Oh.
had the luck.
It's tough. It's tough going out there for a lot of players tonight.
All right, that's a good pick-up.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
A little bit, a small amount of justice you don't often get in this game, but
Over on Facebook, Brian, one of the Skittling dynasty that is the Passmores, has joined us. Good evening, Brian.
good evening, Brian.
I'm not sure this will be quality entertainment. Both these teams, I think, struggling with fatigue at the end of the season, and it's been a tough grind for them. Who will dig deep and come out on top?
You wouldn't get this from the Hammers versus the Herky Snurkies down in Yeovil.
No. Although, admittedly, their alleys are about 10 foot long.
Yeah, good length, good length.
Don't underestimate the annoyance factor that these Gloucester pins can come into play when you think you've got one that's going to fall over and it just wobbles and then rights itself back at you. This is better. Surely.
Also, being able to hit them is
There is that.
a bit of a help.
But you just felt that poor old Gary had to drag that 7 out of, out of a sort of pit. It was not easy going. So,
Amazingly, that's now levelled scores.
yeah, we are still all square at 20 apiece
One
after
leg each.
4 have bowled. I think that's
20
fair.
each.
Both of them appear to have had as much bad luck as each other, to be fair. As you said earlier, Dave, I have a feeling that it might just take one player to just sort of suddenly come good, put in a spare. Might
I don't
swing
think
the whole thing.
we've had a single spare chance tonight. Not
No.
one ball, first ball that's been good enough to set someone
We've
up.
barely had any 9s
No.
chances.
And Steve, it's another 2 off the
2
king
off
pin.
the king
So
again.
Duncan and Robbo both had 2 off the king
What's
pin.
that,
in
the
this leg.
3rd, the 4th of the evening?
At least. And yeah, you've got that quarter to aim at.
Paul Davis says good evening from Oxford.
Oh, good evening, Paul.
Travelled. It's the same county though, so we'll let you off.
Good shot, Robert. Good shot.
It's all right, but
It was a
again,
good shot. He couldn't have done any better with the shot. I think he got it bang on.
Another evening, I think one or two more might have gone from that, the way they scooted across the alley.
Yeah. Now, is he going to go down the line for 3? He might do. I think he likes that shot. No, he's gone down the gap for none.
Well, Dave House joins us. Good evening as well, Dave. Landlord of the Cross Keys and perhaps more importantly, the captain of the Cross Keys Skittles team. Looking to try and finish in the top 10 in their first ever season of competitive Winter League Skittles. We'll find out how they do later this week.
Thumped into the gutter from Mark there. We might have to adjust that.
Once more with feeling, yeah. He's pushed the guide between the two gutter boards off its spot.
Oh, Mark, he's not enjoying it tonight.
He's
not enjoying
very
it
grumpy.
at all.
Normally fairly happy-go-lucky, but
Yeah.
not tonight.
Okay, I'd say that put a bit of a smile on his face.
Nope.
It really didn't.
Nope.
No glimmer of a smile whatsoever there.
No, in fact, it was off camera, but he virtually
666 though.
he virtually slammed the official biro scoring pen down back onto the table.
That tells you serious.
Yeah. Mark now.
Oh.
Straight across everything and finds the gap. He just needs 2. Oh, there they are. Bestsellers take the leg.
Well, we are allowing Martin to have a go as well, Simon.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, I forgot. I got overexcited. I forgot that it was the Sellers with the honour in the beer leg. Well, now Martin, surely
5 to win.
with his experience
Wow.
and with his performance so far this season. No one would bet against him.
It's the one that his team are expecting him to do, which means there is extra pressure if he doesn't do it. So you just want to hit with your first ball. Good, very good start. Nice bunch like that.
Okay, all square.
I'd say should be done.
One-
Yeah,
one-
he's got the angle.
1 to win. Point. He's already got a point. Can he make it 2? Yes, he can.
There we go.
That's more like it. This is the first time we've seen Martin firing on all cylinders. There he goes.
Yes, lovely shot. There we go. I think that might have been the first smile of the night at the
It
end.
might have been. Let's look at this second ball again. There we go. That one won the leg, won the points. Still not particularly high scoring.
I mean, all sorts are very consistent. 32, 33, 34. Bestsellers all over the place.
Yep.
26, 37, 30. I mean,
Like I said, Dave, bitty. Oh, got away with it a little bit there, the late release.
I don't know. I'd rather have left that quarter pin there.
He's got the other one, Dave. No, he's be greedy.
Well,
Oh, there you go,
he's
see?
got that one. Okay. Now he'll be happy, won't he?
Right, well, obviously King's the shot because everything else is a horrendous
Everything else has
reverse
gone.
angle. Surely, I'm going to leave this here. Surely he can't get them all.
That's oh, well done, well done. And he had to work very hard for a 6 there, didn't he?
It's not a lie. We see that often. Just nicked it, pulled up the extra one. That's a struggle 6. He's been all over the place as well. There's been a few players that have been yo-yoing up and down the scores. Oh, Alex Slazak from Lads Night Out joins Brian Archer at the bar edge. They're hovering between watching the football on the big telly and watching the Skittles.
We've got a bit of a mix for spectators. You've got 2 LNO players. You've got Jeff from the Cross Keys.
Yeah. Andy Ives.
Andy Ives from last six.
Not playing this week, of course.
Right, Peter. That's a shot.
Oh,
what a shot. What a shot that was. Got to watch it all the way down. Brilliant. Brilliant from Peter. His
Here it
best hole
goes.
of the evening.
Delightful. Delightful.
Perfect delivery to take those 3 out there.
Well, Peter, after a bit of a shaky start, is absolutely flying now. Second, 8. Giles on YouTube asks, who's playing in the snooker, which maybe kind of, sums up the opening to this game. Come on, Giles, it's picking up now. Do not adjust your set.
No.
Amy Evans on Facebook says, is there a curse on the club tonight? Nick Plumridge says, the Skittles would be hard pushed to hit the alley if they fell over. Well, oh no, you mean the Skittlers would be hard pushed to hit the alley if they fell over. Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, that's a nice shot from Andy.
Hang on, everyone's woken up, Dave.
It's a bit late now, isn't it? Everyone's switched off, put the snooker on.
Wow, goodness me. I blame Brian the Wood Butcher for turning everybody onto the snooker. Look what you're missing.
7 from Andy.
The Skittles has suddenly
a rollover as well.
Oh yes, we had a rollover beer leg between Tony and Andy. So, Andy very much thirsty. It's a good answer to Peter's start. A few more players with a spring in their step as they approach the ball return shoot, I notice. Look at this.
Oh.
It's still wobbly. Nice work from the sticker not to compromise the potential for that to still go. Just missed.
Someone readjusted the brace between the gutter boards there.
Wasn't me. Was it you?
It wasn't me. Must have been William.
Do you think it was William?
Yeah. Tony, anything? No.
No.
Takes the 4 off the
dear.
kingpin, and he's lost his beer leg.
He has. It was a rollover.
And he's behind in the scores. 12 for the bestsellers, 13 for Alsorts.
Still close, but Tony is not going to be happy with 3 4s.
I would say he's not going to be happy with that.
Another hoodie-wearing Skittler, and despite my concerns about restrictive arm movements, I think
that the hoodie is an ideal choice of garment.
it is if you go, I think, for the XL or plus size, just to give you a bit more room. Has he also got his wallet or phone in the front pocket?
Surely not. That would be
Goodness me.
Very foolish mistake.
Talk about having to fight the balance. All right.
So some actual clapping there. Did you hear that?
No. Giles on YouTube says the pins have not woken up after a 4-day break. It's very true. Neither of the Skittlers, although actually it appears that as the evening wears on, the Skittlers are getting a little bit more perky.
It's taken a while though, hasn't it?
It has. 8-pin deficit for Nick. Now he's been on form tonight.
Yeah, started with 2 6s, 3 in the last leg.
3 per ball.
3
Dave.
off the quarter. Off a bit wide with that one, might get 1. No.
Now, work to do here. King surely got to be the shot. This gives him the only chance to collect more than 3.
No, too much.
Pushed it.
1, 4 for Nick. It's not going to close the gap.
Well,
Alsorts are prime position to take leg and match halfway through the 4th leg.
they are.
4 pins up.
Nick and Peter swapping their sort of performances. Nick started off strongly and has faded. Peter opened up with a little bit of a weak performance, then absolutely smashed it.
Gary has been pretty unlucky, hasn't he? He's hit the kingpin and taken 1 or 2 out. He's left that 3 across the middle. Can he hit something nice with the first ball? Yes, he can.
Okay.
Yes. Good start.
It's nice to say 4 off the king rather than 2.
Yeah, it's unusual, isn't it? It's like 4 off the kingpin. I'm surprised they went all leaping for joy after that.
Ridiculous.
Okay, ball number 2, Gary. Steely determination, goes wide, takes 1.
Oh, close to getting
the tiny tee.
Nearly got that pin nicked the back skittle, but Gary thought about that long and hard. Perhaps a little bit too long.
How much you think about it.
Yeah. Again, a little bit symptomatic of his night. 5-3, 7-5. Rather like the game, sort of a bit all over the shop.
So big score from Duncan needed. He got an 8 in leg 2.
He did.
And again, he's found a lot of gaps tonight, despite some good, powerful, fairly accurate bowling.
4, then 8, then a 5. So he's due another bigger score. There we go.
Oh, back. There we go. Just when we thought the pins were warming up, then back we go.
Oh, he's got some angles to work with here, Dave. Like that quarter.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
There's a 7 on, but that's the most you'll get from here.
Pick which one you want, winger or the centre pin. Or none of the above.
Or neither.
Oh no, that could.
Unlucky, Duncan.
That is unlucky, but that could be a crucial miss in terms of the leg, Dave.
Well, that is a 4-pin lead for Alsorts still, with just the last 2 to go, and Mark and Martin have been bowling pretty well tonight.
Yeah, Alsorts with the momentum after that good performance in the beer leg. Can Mark see them home with a strong score here? Good opener.
Good opener, indeed. Seen a couple of people go through this little formation before.
Yeah. He's going to take
Mark won't know. He's going to go all the way across.
Width. That was brave, wasn't it? To take the cut back.
That's his favourite shot. He loves it.
He does like the cut. He's going to go for it again, isn't he? All or nothing now. No, played safe there.
Yeah.
There. Well done.
There's Andy. We'll get a replay of Andy on the camera there. There he is.
There's the thumbnail.
There they are, watching Andy on the screen, doing his celebration. Right, Robbo, long way down. 9 pins behind. 11 even. Right, kingpin, good shot. 4 down, quarter pin to aim at. It is a spare opportunity, a rare spare opportunity. A very difficult one, but possible. Taking his time, wants to make the most of this. Missed it. Yeah. Difficult now. Right, is he going to go for the 3 or is he going for the middle? He's going wide. Takes 2 out for a 7. That's not going to be enough. You wouldn't have thought. Still 4 pins down. 28-32. Up against Mark versus Martin. Let's see how these two get on. Martin with that very nice lead. If he gets a 6, that will mean a spare is needed. So that'll be his target here, 6+.
Well, let's see what we do.
Just the back pin. Yeah, let go of that a little bit early there. Just dropped out the hand a fraction before he wanted it.
John Penny joins us late again, he says.
Oh, John,
from West Dorset.
You've not missed a huge amount.
It's not been a classic opener, but the Alsorts will say.
Well, not yet. Not yet. They won't, Simon.
They'll be taking.
Oh yes, yes. Now they'll be taking this. Kept them guessing right until the very last ball there.
Well,
but that was a great shot from Martin, leaving London Bridge.
quite a few players have taken their time to warm up, haven't they? I wonder if it's the early start as well.
Oh, hold on. Hold everything.
Hold your horses.
Very good. Very good.
Mark Hoskins.
Wow. He's done it. He's got the spare.
Here it is. Look at this. Was there any doubt in Mark's mind? No, there wasn't. Well,
Not a done deal, though.
no.
Still a pin behind.
William, working at the speed of sound at the sharp end, has sorted it all out again. Wow. Spare.
Right, don't miss
What
with your spare.
size? What size?
Big enough.
Oh!
Very much big enough.
What? What a finish. Let's enjoy this.
Suddenly, this game.
I mean, when I saw this, Dave, I thought, uh-oh, we might be heading for
No,
the
it
gap
looked like
between
it
the
was going
quarter of the
through, didn't
winger. But no, he clips in, and then, look, the pins, having not fallen very well all night,
No.
have just tumbled for Mark.
Bestsellers have clawed their way back into this game at the last second with their unpredictable scoring throughout, ranging from 26 to 43.
Goodness me,
Everything in between.
that 15 spare was an absolute anchorman's.
I mean, where did that 43-38 leg come from? We haven't seen the likes of it anywhere near that tonight.
Well, as ever, Dave, we don't really care about the quality of the scoring when there's a tied game and a final leg decider.
It's very good because we've got Pete up first, and this will help Alan, who we know, captain of the Lads Night Out, is running late. So if we can just keep this
what's going on
question
here?
about the addition going up.
Is there a steward's inquiry? What's going on here? No.
Don't know what the question is here.
I don't know. I think maybe Mark couldn't do some maths and was just checking. Oh, what? Is there? We shouldn't be arguing with Peter. He's a retired accountant, and there's one thing he knows is how numbers work.
Yeah, who would you trust, Robbo or Peter, when it comes to adding up?
Yes.
Yes, yes?
Yes. Yes. There's only one answer to that question. Now, can Peter continue?
He's been on an upwards trend today.
He has. Oh, hello.
Finally hitting the sort of form and accuracy that he's known for.
But also, can I just say, finally, the pin's actually being honest with the
I mean,
boulders.
the Newcomers Lads Night Out game, the poor old Tom, he's going to be worked extremely hard.
Nicely done, Pete. Unlucky. 9 on, though.
He'll be going for the 9 here. He's going
Will he
straight
run
down
it
the line.
straight
He's
down
going
the
straight
line?
down the line. He looks at the floor, picks his plank,
tricky,
doesn't look at the ball, see that? Looking straight down.
Just the one.
1 for Peter.
Great way to
Good finish.
round off.
3-8.
Triple eights. Is that a 33, Dave?
Yeah, very nice recovery after that 5 and 4 to begin with.
Lovely.
Well into the 30s. We generally say if you get to 30, very good going.
Brian the Wood Butcher says, fancy that, the professional number cruncher doesn't cross his 7s. We know Brian's got an issue with the calligraphy.
That's Devil's Canyon, I think, first appearance.
It
tonight.
is, unusually for us.
Usually,
Devil's Canyon normally
yeah, when
appears.
any Devil's Canyon ones, Cholsey special ones.
Oh, this is horrible now.
Yeah.
It's
Can I-
quarter pin
group
on
of
bowler's
3.
left, your right, or nothing.
He's gone wide,
And it's nothing.
very wide. 4 for Jason. Whips the glasses off.
Again, he's had this all over the shop.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Very good poker hand.
A straight. But in Skittles, it doesn't really help him. Look at that. Peter is not happy with the neatness. Brian the Wood
Let's just-
Butcher on YouTube will be very pleased with that. Right. Again, look. After being so mean with it, the kingpin now is just deciding, yeah, I'm going to fall over and take others with me. The alley's warmed up.
Oh,
Oh, no.
unfortunately, if you go beyond the wing pins, it's not much.
There's nothing over there. It's just
not much
dust.
you can do.
Dust and cobwebs over there, Dave.
Oh, there's Alan. I see Alan's here. Great news for all the Lads Night Out fans.
Oh, he's
worried
made
about
it.
whether their
He
leader was going to arrive on
concerned.
time.
He looks flustered. I think he's had to hot-foot it on his bicycle. So Tony, I think he'll probably feel that 6 was owed to him to try and get him above 20. Will the practice finally pay off for Andy? We saw him doing a lot of pre-match preparation. This could be the crucial time for it all to come together. Oh, I thought it was going to shoot back and take that back quarter.
It might get another one.
As
Can
it is,
he
Dave. Is he
take
going to
out
roll it across?
for a 9? He's got it.
Oh,
Shot for Andy.
unlucky. I like the fact that he went for it, Dave. I really like that. Let's have a look at this. Good effort.
It's been a slow burner this game, but
Yeah.
from about the end of leg 4 until now, it's been
So we're in the deciding leg. A reminder.
in it.
2 in it after 2 have bowled. Now here's Nick, who's played a very steady game.
He certainly has.
He's not got overexcited. Kept his cool. Okay. 3 off the quarter. Away from the rad he goes. Not all the way over though.
No, he's quite far into the corner. I think where the ball hits the ground, it's going to be pretty much on the edge. Oh, it just didn't pick up the spin, that one, did it? If that
No,
just
maybe he needs to go a little bit wider. Is he going to do that now? Yes, look.
Oh, he's right.
He
right
has
in
gone
the corner
right
now.
to the line.
Important shot this in the match.
Oh, no.
2 pins tried to knock over those other ones, but didn't go down.
Look at this, so many chances. It's the Gloucester pin. I mean, other pin types would have fallen over and he would have got an 8. But it is what it is. Them's the breaks, as a local resident once said.
I've never heard that resident say that.
No.
He's trying to warm the ball up a bit.
Oh, look, he's quite perky.
Maybe a little bit less so now.
Yeah. Now the pressure's on. I think that's more of a forced smile now.
Yeah. See if he keeps it up on the third ball. Oh. It's another big shot in the match coming up here.
Oh, he's got the full deck to aim at, Dave.
Every round has got a shot which could determine the outcome of this game. That's not enough, Stephen. Not enough. 3.
Goodness.
A good game until that last leg. Finishes with 29.
Di Griffiths on Facebook already says, come on the lads. He's seen them in there. We know what he's here for. Di, you've been a bit previous. Come on, this is a great finish. Can the bestsellers steal it from under the nose of the Alsorts?
No, they were... Or can the Alsorts steal it?
Do you know what? A tied game would feel kind of fair.
Oh, that's a nice 4 for Duncan there. A little bit of curl, took it into the wing, into the quarter pin.
Sellers have both teams have perked up in these latter 2 legs, but you have to think the Sellers have got a bit more.
Yeah, I think you get the momentum, don't you, when you take a leg after getting a spare?
No, I knew Peter would not be happy with that 6. That's better. He's now comfortable. 28 with a 4 for Duncan. He'll feel disappointed not to breach the 30 barrier.
Right, Gary. Anything less than a 8, I think, and someone's going to need a spare. It's not a great way to get an 8.
Oh, okay. Well, He is going to cross.
Yeah, he switched a little bit, doesn't like moving too far from the middle. Oh.
Does get the cheeky extra one,
Yeah.
which hasn't impeded. Sometimes you get these little extra ones and you realise that that's stuffed up your next ball because there's nothing to knock onto, but will this hold the line?
Oh, Gary. I think he'll be frustrated tonight. He's not bowled too badly.
You could tell he thought that was on. He held the knee bend. Let's watch the replay. Gary took the knee. He watched it all the way down.
Oh, he hit the kingpin, but not with quite enough.
There's another thumbnail, Dave.
If we had thumbnails of people looking disappointed on one knee, we'd have
loads of those. I'm awash with them. Oh, Brian the Wood Butcher says shocked face emoji. 43 YouTube watchers. Well, we are getting a little bit popular, Brian. What can I say? It's also sentiment that nobody likes snooker anymore.
Yeah.
They're not watching that on telly.
See, I think every one of Robbo's shots has curled past the kingpin and gone in that gap.
Yep.
To the right of it.
It is interesting, Brian. I think the algorithm might have found us a little bit. Certainly one of the games last week had over 350 views on it by the time we finished the live stream, and then obviously picks up people watching it on the repeat. And why not? Where else do you see slightly quintessentially British pub-based sport? Oh, Rob.
Good finish from Rob. Very nice shots.
Clinical. I do like the fact that Rob is always focused, despite the fact that sometimes when he's cheering on opponents, he tries to not put them off, but does sometimes get a little bit vocal in his support. But he himself is not flustered by any situation.
Right. Mark.
Bestsellers are running away with this one,
Dave. A spare
Dave.
is needed.
They are running away with it.
Mark is no stranger to a spare, though.
No, he's not. But he's not looked on form this evening.
Very slight chance of a spare from that. Not at all.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't. The puff of air through the cheeks. He didn't like that at all. Oh, unlucky. It flew over. That might have done him a favour, though. Can he mop up these two?
Come on.
No.
What, Robbo, the one person in the hall clapping that at the back there.
Yeah, this one was interesting. It gave it so much pace. It looked like it flew over the top. Let's have a look. It didn't. It flew through the middle again.
Yeah.
Pin through the middle, ball out wide. Shoulders are dropped to Mark. What did he get there? 36?
32.
Oh, 32. Okay, well.
It's a very good score, but Mark would...
In the battle of the marks, it's Hoskins on top at the moment.
Yeah, with that 15 spare, he's well ahead of everyone else tonight.
Casually done, just casually.
And he's going to try and finish off with a 9 here. He'll clip that one, send it across the alley.
No.
Or miss it completely.
We'll enjoy his second ball, though. This was good. Oh, no, it was his first ball, sorry. The first ball once more with feeling.
All right, final go coming up.
37.
15 spare, as Mark got in the previous leg.
Goodness me, what a shame about that.
Here.
What a shame about that leg 1-3 from Mark Hoskins. Otherwise, he would have been on for a 40 plus.
Oh, yeah. Still a very nice score, though. 37.
Martin now.
Comfortably the best of the night. Right.
That's it.
That's it, I'm afraid.
I think it's all over. The only thing he's fighting for now is his personal average.
Oh.
Gutted again.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And I think that sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it does. So, I think perhaps against the run of the early play and expectations, well done to the best sellers. 6-4. Now that could prove a very expensive few points lost for the Alsorts.
For the Alsorts, yeah, for their
title
podium
finish. Yeah, the podium finish.
Podium running. And we are just slightly over time, aren't we? 3 minutes
We
past
are.
9.
Gappy says Hoskins throwing some good shots tonight. Yes, he is. So there we go. The hands are being shaken. There will be a reset now for the next game. I'm going to love you and leave you in the very capable hands of Dave and Mark Hoskins. But we'll be back in just a few minutes. Until then, don't you go changing.
Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Okay, we are good to go. Game number 2, Lads Night Out at home to Newcomers. We can see the Newcomers lineup. Number 1, Captain Annabelle. David at 2. Sunisa in 3, followed by Bill, Jean and Rob in the anchor role. Now, the Lads Night Out yet to put their team name or player names on the board. There seems to be some sort of pen or cloth issues going on at the moment, but no doubt we will solve those shortly and we'll get the game underway. And there they are, getting ready at the end. Captain Alan, we were worried it was going to be a bit late getting here tonight. Seems like he's managed to overcome his logistical issues. There's in plenty of time to get his first beer in and get the team sorted out for the game. We've got at the back there Tom, Rob, Simon, Alex and Alan. We know that Brian is around here as well somewhere. There he is walking about with 3 pints of beer. Very big hands, easy to carry the triangle of beers. It's like 3 fairly nice ales coming down for his team there. All right, let's see if we've got some names up. So this is the Lads Night Out lineup from the left-handed Alan. Simon kicking us off, number 1, followed by Alex, Rob, and then a very familiar lineup of Tom, Brian, and Anchorman Alan, and Captain in last place. Alan leading the way in the averages, quite a way ahead of second place Matt Wright, over a pin ahead. So he'll want anything other than a disaster, and he'll keep that lead. Another big score in the 30s, and that will surely be him crowned this season's best player in the league. Now, before we start, we need Alan to sort his Lads Night Out playlist out. Looks like he's got it going. It looks like we have got Simon Newton up to the alley to go first. The familiar rub of the balls with the cloth. And Alan's gone and stopped the music halfway through Simon's first go. First ball from Simon, he hit the kingpin, so I guess he'll be pleased with that. Unfortunately, just taken out one other pin, won't have been quite so good. Still, if he's got his eye in fairly well at this early stage. Oh, not quite so accurate at ball number 2. Just 3 down so far. He switches over to the other side. Has a bit of a think. Here we go, ball 3. Takes out the middle pin for 2 more. It's 5. That's 5 down for Simon. Now, We were hoping that Mark Hoskins of the Bestsellers, who played in the first game, was going to come and join us in the commentary box. But he seems to have gone, so it's just me. But we have given Simon the phone, so I don't have to worry about doing the scoring. Although he's just put down a minus score at the start there. It seems to have credited that to 5. Annabelle starts off with a 4 off the quarter pin. Ball 2, through the gap. Oh no, it just rocked that pin. Third ball's gone wide. Quarter pin, no, just a 4 for Annabelle. Annabelle takes 4. Simon is just asking how many that was. That doesn't bode well. Hopefully he will work out what's going on, but we can't promise that. Okay, next up, we've got Alex. Does often play Skittles in shorts. I think he's the only one tonight brave enough. And it seems to have been a very good decision that he starts off with 7 with 1 ball. We didn't have that once in the first game. Spare chance? No. Oh, sorry, he's forgotten. Simon was coming down to see me, I don't know why. Third ball, has he got it? Yes, he has. Lovely bowling from Alex there. Let's have a watch of that first shot there. This is 7 off the kingpin. Very nice shot indeed. Good angle. And the first 9 of the night, other than Mark's spare in the previous game. Right, David up next. Big job required to get the newcomers back into this leg. Ball 1 looks okay. Oh, straight through the middle, just taking 3 out. Second ball. Good shot for 2 more. If you do the same again on the other side, you can get a 7 out of this. Be a hard work for a 7 if he does. It's just through. 5 for David, unlucky. So, lead of 6 already for Lads Night Out. Rob steps up, trying to increase that lead early on in the first leg. Yeah, 5 down off the quarter pin now. A possible spare chance on if he gets the kingpin right. Mr. King through the gap. Simon thought that was very close. It was quite close. Third ball. 1 more. 6 for Rob. Takes the applause for his teammates. 20 pins down for Lads Night Out from the first 3 players. It's looking quite ominous early on for newcomers. We got Sinisa up next. No dancing quite yet. Oh, it's still wobbling, but it's not going to go. 2 down. Second ball, kingpin, takes it. Oh, that's a good shot, Sinisa, well done. She enjoyed that one. Yes, she did very much enjoy that one. As I'm sure did Giles, as she is in his fancy Skittles team. Missed with that one. Nice 6 for Sinisa there. Nick Plumridge saying, "Go lads, Captain Moist dampens his rag once more." Di Griffiths, of course, watching the lads. Good evening again, Di. We've got Marvella's back again for the second game. Hello, Marvella. Nice to have you back. Game 2. We've got Tom up next. Oh. Tom is a good fast bowler, very accurate. Just missed the first one. Plenty of power ball too as well. Hitting the quarter pin. Third ball. Somehow gets a 7 out of that, missing the kingpin. Wipes his brow very much. He was in a bit of trouble after the first 2 balls there. But third ball, missed the king. Could cut that quarter pin right the way back from the far side to take that one out for 7. Bill, the tank stylings of Bill in his striped top. Usually, the petanque style gives him a very straight arm, going straight down the line, just like that one. I don't quite know what happened with the first one. That second one was much straighter, which is what he aims for with this rather unusual technique. No, missed with that one. And some words which may have been drat or something similar to that uttered from Bill there. Giles, of course, cheering on Sunita after that good start to her game. Oh, we've got a wobbler, says Amy. Very true. It was absolutely a wobbler. Right then, Brian, with his team 7 pins up already. Really going to stamp their authority on this first leg. Brian, no spares for quite a while, Archer. Not going to get a spare here, taking out that kingpin, leaving the wing. Oh. What's he going to do with the last ball? Yeah, 5. Unlucky. So 32 for the lads. 20 for Newcomers, 12 pins down. Jean has got a lot of work to do here. Hopefully her husband is watching from home. Keen viewer, Wallingford Live Skittles. What a start for Jean. Could have had that back one as well. 4, could have been 5. Ball 2 looks good. Oh, it looked nice. I thought it's going to take a few more with that one. Just a little bit too straight. A quarter pin to aim at. Ball 3, has he got it? Yes. Oh no! Through. That looked like he had it all the way. Let's have another look at that. That first ball off to the side, quarter pin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nearly 5. Not quite. Another wobbler. So leg 1, 7 pins up, anchormen or women. No, both anchormen today, Alan and Rob. So, Alan, first ball, quarter pin, 3. Switch sides. Quite wide of that one. Lucky to get the wing pin, really. It's quite wide, that one. Ball 3. King pin for 6. .38, that's a very good start. Opening leg for the lads. Big target needed from Rob. You'll have to get a pretty decent spare. Difficult start. So you can often tell with Rob what sort of form he's in, how high he lifts his back leg. And not much lift. Not much lift with the leg there. I think heavy footwear could play its part. fatigue from the weekend, many reasons. Let's see what he can do as ball 2. If he gets a bit more leg lift, I think a bit more accuracy will come with it. Bit higher. Not much. 2 more. Choosing his favourite ball, didn't like that one. Prefers that one. Here we go. Oh no. It's a 3. It's a disappointing start, you have to say that. 28, first leg to the newcomers. You're not going to get many points off the Lads Night Out with anything below 30. Annabelle, newcomers, captain, kick us off in leg 2. A bit wide, but 4 off the quarter pin. Gone wide again. Nothing there. That's it. Go to the corner. Still quite central. Might be okay. No. No. Through the gap. 4 for Annabelle. Marvella saying hello to Tom the Sticker again tonight. Most experienced sticker up at the club. Son of Simon, who is just bowling now. And finding the gap with his first ball. And on the way back through as well. So 2 goes to get that pin. Failed both times. Oh, Simon. Quite know how he managed to do that. That was a strange 3 off the wing pin there. Shake of the head. He knows that was a pretty wild throw there. Just a 4 for Simon there. First ball was unlucky, going through the gap. Second ball was very lucky. Third ball took 1. Okay, so nobody has made any inroads in the first throw. 4-4. David is up second for newcomers. 5 in his first leg. First ball. Straight through. Wide again, David. He's moving off to the side there. He's not sturdy when he's bowling. I don't think that's helping. He's moving again. Moving as he bowls. Takes 4 though. Another 4 in this leg. 3 4s to start leg 2. Can't imagine Alex is going to follow suit after getting a 9 in the first leg. He's been bowling the best of anyone so far this game. Good first shot. But that was very much what was happening in the first game. Nice hit on the kingpin, just taking 2 or 3 out. That one definitely deserved a couple more. 2 there, and he got 3 more. So he's sticking with the radiator side. Don't get as good angle from there. A lot of people thought he had that on his team, but he finishes with a 5. Nobody really lighting up leg 2 at this stage. I'm sure Sinisa will be keen to be the first one to get a score of 6 or higher. Yeah, looks good. Oh, it's another similar to Alex, the kingpin. one of the wing pins in the back pin. Nice hit, not getting really what it deserves. Second ball. Takes 2 out, and then a little bit of a bit more luck with ball 2. That's the way it balances out sometimes. Third ball, not sure, could be good. Well done, Sinisa. Give yourself a little round of applause there. Let's have another look at that one. Third ball, just held its line. 1, 2, takes him down. Cheer from Sinisa, clap of the hands, well done. So, 15 for Newcomers, 9 for Lads Night Out. Rob needs a 6 to get his team back on level terms. Good power, didn't quite head in the right direction. It's 2 off the quarter pin. Step to his right, kingpin. That was a nice shot to take out the 3 there. Again, a bit unlucky, the ball went off to the other side. And that one wasn't quite so good. The second one was quite good. We'll have another look at that second shot. So it went a little bit off centre, comes across the kingpin, skims it across. That one pin did like double cartwheel, taking out another pin en route. Puts his team 1 down. Bill hoping to build on the lead, or off to the side again. So yeah, he felt that was a bit wrong. Yeah, he didn't get the release of that one. It's very difficult to master technique. And yeah, he's hit the 2 wing pins so far. So he'll be needing to correct something here. No, Bill, you know where that's going. Shake of the head. Just confirm, nothing down. 3 for Bill. Not much of a target required from Tom here. Giles, of course, pleased to see Sinisa bowling well again. Tom, a 4. You'd imagine that should be very easy for Tom. Of course, first ball, 6 pins down. No messing about. Spare on. No. Missed the spare. It's still at least 7. Could get all 9 here. Takes a round of applause. We'll watch that first ball there, which did all the damage. Lovely angled in shot. Takes them all down. Very good from Tom. Puts his team nicely up there. That 1 down before. They're now 4 ahead. Gene steps up. Obviously. Okay, 4 off the quarter pin. A chance for a few more here. That nice front line, all available. Bit wide. No. Third ball, wide again. 2, 1. 5 for Jean. All went a little bit off to her right there, down the this side of the alley. Puts the Newcomers on 23. Lads are a bit lower score in this leg, but I don't think the 23 the Newcomers have got so far is going to be enough, with Brian and Alan still to throw. Right, this is a chance for us to change his nickname from Brian No Spares Archer to something else if he gets this one right. A full long view for this. Can he get a rare spare? You bet he can. at that, taking all the applause from his team there. Let's watch that replay. Great shot from Brian. Lovely shot. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Right, he's got a spare. It's his first of the season. Is he going to make it count? Gone a bit quiet, the music stopped. It's another 4. 13 for Brian. Show you that third shot again there. As the lads ensure that they get a second leg. It's going to be going their way. 35, plays 23. 12 up. Simon's trying to work out the score, and yeah, he's got it. All right then, Rob. How's he going to respond to that? 3 with his first ball. Second ball, in the gap. Not quite got his eye in yet, Rob. He'll be hoping to use this as a bit of practice for the beer leg, to be starting after this. 5 for Rob. We've got Alan to go first. This leg is well and truly done though. 28 for Newcomers, 35 for Lads Night Out, plus whatever Alan gets here. What happened there? I was watching the board. It seems to be some sort of commotion on the Lads Night Out table at the back. Alan, complete freebie here. This is purely for his average. Pressure free go, although not a great start there, taking out the middle, one of the back quarters. Oh, this isn't good. He won't want to finish with a 4 here. 2 or 3 more really is what he'll be hoping for. Just the 1. It's not a great start for Alan, a 6 and a 5. We're not sure if Matt Wright will be watching from home, thinking maybe they'll have a chance when they take to the alley tomorrow. Nevertheless, up next, Simon Newton of Lads Night Out and Wallingford Live Skittles fame. He seems a little unhappy with the dampness of the cloth. A little backswing just to make sure that it's got the right grip. And he did exactly as he did in leg 2, straight through the gap. Second ball. He's done it again. Oh, and of course, this is the beer leg. If Simon gets less than Annabelle, he'll be going to the bar to get her a drink. She's smiling, she thinks she's got a chance here, but could Simon finish with a big third ball? Not really, a 3. Slow walk back there. Oh, 47 viewers apparently we've got on YouTube. Never seen the likes of this. Brianni, well done, Amy Evans. Pleased to see that spare. Now let's see what Annabelle can do. Facing a 3 to draw with Simon. 4 to win her beer. Not a great start, just 1 of the wing pins. Second ball. Quarter pin. 2, 3. Oh, so still 1 behind. No, no, it was 3 Simon got, wasn't it? So she's equaled the beer leg. This will be 1 more to take a drink. She got it. Maybe. Very much so. This is the shot that will ensure that Simon heads to the bar. 1, 2, 3 with that third ball from Annabelle. She gets the 6. Simon's through. Oh, Simon 5-4-3. He is not having a great game so far tonight. A little bit of work to do for Alex here. Get his team back in front. He didn't hit the kingpin this leg. He's got it the first 2 legs. Missed it with that one. Off to the side. Oh, the lads, they're usually very, very good in the beer leg. They do like the odd beer or 2. Good finish. Took 5 out, hit the kingpin. David, certainly think he's in with a chance here. Needing just a 5 to draw the beer leg, 6 to win it, and just a 2 to level the scores. So there's a few things that he'll be thinking about here. First ball, he's found the gap again. He's done that. Last 2 legs. First ball through the gap. Second ball much better. Yes, good 4 off the king there. Again, that wing pin could have gone, which would have made it a lot nicer. But he's still got a group of 4 at the back. Looks, maybe. 2 more for a 6. Yeah, nod of the head there. He knows he's got a beer. Alex, straight up to him. Shake of the hands, off to the bar. And the Newcomers have got a 12-pin to 8 lead after 2 players have gone. Rob is third up. 6 first leg, 5 second leg. The Newcomers are actually very good in the beer leg. They have had 2 or 3 games this season when they've won every round of the beer leg. In fact, they went about 3 games in a row without losing one. Definitely seems to be where they come into their element. As Rob just, oh, look at that pin, rolling halfway down the alley. Poor old Tom, he's got to go running off to get that. He goes, bam, finds the gutter at the end. 5 for Rob. Again, Sinisa. Great chance in her beer leg here. 6 to win. She's had a 6 and a 7 so far. First ball looks okay. It does look okay. 5 down with that one. It's already levelled Rob's score in the beer leg. Can she take any more? Not with that one. Might get 1. She does. 6 down, wins the beer. And this to really give her team the advantage. If she gets a couple more here, hard work to do. No, missed with that one. Takes a 6, shake of the head. Have another look at that one. The gentle pace, bit of angle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicely done. 3 beer legs going to Newcomers. 18 place 13, so 5 up. But with Tom, Brian and Alan still to go, is no means leg over. Tom is off target today. A few wayward balls. Second one, much better, but only 4. Need a few more here. Get his team back into the leg. Not there. Paused. Doesn't look happy. That's not the face of a happy man there. Walking back, sitting down, and anticipating a trip to the bar. Newcomers could make it 4 beer leg wins in a row if Bill gets a 5 here. First ball looks good. It's a 4. Not a great leave, but you've got plenty of opportunity to get something down. There it is. He looked happy with that. Tom at the back looks a bit less happy. Right. Oh, careful, Bill. A little pause. Third ball. I think he got that a bit wrong there. You could tell in his run-up things weren't quite working there, but still. Takes the 6 with this shot that did all the damage off the kingpin. Split the pins. 5 down. A series of 6s for Newcomers, giving them a very impressive 7-pin advantage with Brian and Alan to go. But Alan, 13 spare in the previous leg. Could we change him to Brian 2 spares in a row archer? It would be something. Obviously Robbo's giving him some helpful advice at the back there, which Brian didn't seem overly keen on. Right, 6. That is, it's not really a spare chance, but that is very similar to the one that Simon got a few weeks ago, where he curled that pin round, just like that, took out 3. Couldn't quite manage it. Still. It's a good score from the lads there, 8 pins. That's going to make it a little bit more interesting here. Okay, lovely first ball from Brian. Carves in inside the kingpin. Took out the tricky back pin there. Quite a rare achievement. He's on for a great score though. So Newcomers 1 down with Jean to bowl. It's going to be hard for her to win her beer leg here after that 8. If she can just get her team in the lead. Got to be the aim. Come on, Jean. Keep your concentration. Where about the first one? Second ball off to the side. Come on, Jean. Third ball looks good. Well, it's not an 8, but it's enough to put Newcomers ahead by 3 as we go down to the anchors. Alan's had a 6 and a 5. Rob's had a 3 and a 5. Not a lot in it. But Alan needs to do something here if Lads Night Out want to secure the win within 3 legs in their pursuit of their maiden Winter League title. First ball. It's good, but it's not great. It's pretty difficult to get a massive score from there. He's only on 5, and it's tough from there. You've got to aim for that quarter pin with the one behind it. Try and take those 2 out. If you're lucky, back pin as well. Takes a 6 out. Another person collapsing on his knees. Slightly disappointed. 6 for Alan there. So 31 scored for LNO. Rob needs 4 to win. 7 to win his beer leg. He'll just want to get that win done with the first ball. Yeah, taking your time. Important shot this. It's the best chance to get any points from the match. Just 2. So that is not enough to draw the leg or win the leg. So you just got to aim for the middle of that pack. It doesn't matter what your score is. You just need to make sure the leg first and foremost. Don't do that. Right, Rob. Nervous looking faces on the away team bench here. He's done it. Oh, a relieved man there. He looks round. I think he's not too worried about the beer there. He is just happy that that final shot there has ensured that Newcomers will be leaving with at least 2 points tonight. Lads Night Out still haven't secured the victory in this game. 2 legs to 1 up. Not sure what Robbo's giving someone some advice at the back there. I'm sure they're all very much appreciating that. Just need Simon to reset the scores for leg 4. As Annabelle gets it underway for Newcomers. First ball is wide. A little step closer to the radiator for Annabelle. Off to the other side. Right. Can't just sit back now that you've won the beer leg. You've had your beer. You've taken your points. Got to do it all over again, another 2 times. Okay, third ball, not sure. 1, 2, just the 2. Smoker Loafer has joined us for the first time. Can someone explain the scoring? Is it up to a certain score or a number of turns for each team? Well, the way we play in our league is each leg is worth 2 points. So there is a maximum of 10 points up for grabs. 2 points for each leg you win. 1 point if the leg is drawn. Total score doesn't really come into it. It's only used if the points are drawn at any point in the season, and whoever's got the most pins after points then it come into play. So as it stands at the moment, Lads Night Out have won 2 legs, Newcomers have won 1, hence the score 4-2, another 4 points up for grabs. Simon is not having a good game tonight. 5, 4 and a 3 so far. He's on 4 at the moment. He really wants to hit something with this. And he hasn't. It's a disappointing game for Simon. It's another 4. Gappy Series X. Thumbs up for Brian. And some removed messages from Marvella. I don't know why that was. I'm sure they were very interesting. The cheesy snacks have arrived. Amy Evans has pointed out the snacks at the back. Let's see, we can, oh yeah, you can see numerous packets of cheese-based snacks on the table behind David as he's bowling here. As he goes straight through the middle, one of the most disappointing shots you can do. Lovely hit on the kingpin. Takes 3 down the middle and nothing else. And then the back pin. And you've really got to work hard when you do that. No margin for error. And if you go down the middle again, he takes a 6 out. And a deserved round of applause though. He hit something with every ball there. Yeah, pretty decent from David. 5, 4, 6, 6. Okay, Alex. Getting ready for his 4th turn of the evening. 4 down off the quarter pin. Good chance here though. Missed the front one, but took out the middle pin. Third ball. Has he got it? Nice shot, Alex. We'll have another look at that one. So hits king. Unlucky really not to send the pin across to the other ones, but Alex's pretty decent game continues with that 7 there. He'll get a good score in the 30s as long as he can finish strongly. Sinisa has also been doing well tonight. Needs to keep it up for another 2 legs. First one, Mr. King. That was the leave we had a lot of times in the first game. Quarter pin, one next to it, and the middle pin. Not too many of this game. Oh, can she? No. A little tricky now. The front pin, wing pins. Try and do what you can. If you get 3 off this, not quite. There's a best chance there. Take 3 out off the wing pin. Couldn't quite do it. 4 for Sinisa. Unfortunately, her lowest score of the night so far. Okay, Rob. 1 down with Rob's score to go. Decent start, 3 off the quarter. Okay, 2 off the wing pin. If he gets the front pin, he could take them all out. He might have. Nice shot from Rob. Look at this one again. Dead straight in the alley, went straight down the middle. Nice shot, hit it full on. 1 behind it. Good 7. Good scoring for Rob as well. Nothing below 5. Pretty steady. 7 will get him to 30. Newcomers well down halfway through leg 4. As Lads charge towards the title. Continues. Second ball from Bill. Lovely shot there. I thought I might drift through the gap, but as it was, it hit the kingpin at just the right place. Take out pins on both sides. Yeah, punch in the air for Bill there. He enjoyed that one. We'll get to show you that second one again, which is a lovely shot. Dead straight arm, backhand grip. Nice little domino effect to take a load out there for an 8. Higher score of the leg. Newcomers 2 up, but Tom yet to bowl. Thomas disappointed. You get 4 in the beer leg. He'll be looking to get back to the 7s and 8s he was scoring early on. Angle took it into the middle pin, took 4 out with it. Spare on call from Robbo at the back. Not sure who agrees with that. Back pin gone. Tom, he's looking round. Disappointed. It's all there, Tom, they're all there. Get this one right. So 7, it's a good score, but Tom, the perfectionist he is, will be disappointed not to have hit the kingpin there. But he's still on for a good score. Even with that 4 in the previous leg. Right. We've got Jean up next. She's not been hitting with her first ball very much tonight, so she'll be trying to right that soon. Fortunately, it won't be this leg. Okay, nice kingpin shot there, 4 down. Still a chance to get a few more, to get that little group of 3. Second ball, third ball, 1, 2, 1. 5 for Gene, steady scoring, not spectacular. 4s and 5s all the way. So, already level in score, whatever Brian scores here will be the lead for his team. A swig of beer, final cheesy snack or 2. He'll be hoping for another good score here, and he is well on for a big total tonight. Simon eventually gets around to putting the scores in. Oh, he's only set himself up. This is the spare he got early on in the game. Could it be Brian 2 spares Archer? Right, we're going to go full long view for this. How's he going to do? He's not quite got it. It looked good, but then it just drifted off a bit there. There we go. He enjoyed that. Takes them all out. Great first shot. Again, taking 6 out for a second time. Lovely shot from Brian. So, 34, place 25, 9 needed from Rob just to get them on level terms. But then we've still got Alan to bowl, so almost certain. I said almost certain because in the last leg, Bestseller's got a spare at this point and ended up going on to win the game. It's unlikely to be a spare from there. So it'd be quite a shot to get all of these 5 down in one go. Off to the side. And that is it. Lads Night Out will win the game, at the very least. It's all about points in the last one. Will they get 6 points? Will they get 7 points? Or will they get 8 points, depending on who takes the final leg? Third ball from Rob. Oh, he hit the kingpin. Wobbled the one next to it. But that was it. That was all that went. Finishes with another 5. Puts his team on 30. He's already 4 behind the lads. We've still got Alan's 3 balls to go. Alan, 655. Below his standards this season. He's top of the average. He's been there pretty much the whole season. He's had over 43 times. Right, and now he's got another chance to get a spare. Right then, Alan, can you do it? Nope. That's the chance. He wanted that one. It's quite a way off. Third ball. Other side. 7 for Alan. Let's have a look at that. First shot again. Gave him a great spare chance here. Angled in and just about managed to wobble that pin over. 41 leg though, so they've had some very good leg scores here. Apart from that slip up in the beer leg, where they scored 31, being well ahead in all the others. It's the last go of the night for Simon. Well, we've had a spare from Brian so far. A couple of other chances, but just the one in the game at this point. Pins are certainly falling over a little bit more freer than they were in the 8 o'clock game. That probably would have got 1 or 2 pins in the early game. Taken 5 out with that shot. Simon has not been on his best form tonight. He'll be absolutely desperate to get as many of these as he can. And he's decided to start with the one on its own, leaving the 3 at the front. He needs something here. He's going to get a disappointing score. What's he going to get? Missed it, Simon. A round of applause there for his final go. But that's not a good score. Not a good score for Simon. Okay. Annabelle, captain of Newcomers, final throw of the night. Starts with Chelsea Special. Not been seen many times today. It's usually one of our favourites down here. It's taken 5 out, group of 3 at the front. It's fairly central. Good finish from Annabelle there. 2 off the kingpin in her night. Best score for her so far. 23. So the 2 leading players for both teams fairly evenly matched. 22 Simon, 23 Annabelle. What's Alex on? Alex is on for a very nice score. He's on 26 already. 28 already. Good opener from Alex. He's into the 30s. Comfortably into the 30s. Oh. Right, now this is the one where you can be brave and go down straight down the line for all 3, which I think he's going to. Or do you just play it safe and go for the middle? Or do you aim for the back one? Different ways to play that shot. But I think that could be a 35 for Alex there. But it could be 33, depending on how my maths is. Right, David, he's got the kingpin. Good opener, and we have got another spare chance. Newcomers not had too many spare opportunities tonight. This is definitely one. And that is, no, 2. 7 down. One more for an 8. Very good, David. Good finish. Another player on the Newcomers team to finish with their best score of the night, as he finishes on 29. Very good score. Rob, very steady. 5, 6 and 7s all night. If he gets a 7, he'll get to 30. That'll probably be his target. Always nice when you can have a 3 in front of your score. That's a good start. Well on target. 2 chances to get a couple of pins. Takes 1 out. Puts him on 29. 1 more to get him to 30. He's just missed it with 6. Steady bowling. But it's always disappointing when you've got a 9 at the end of your number. This means you just missed out breaking it into the next bracket. 19 plays 15. Sunisa. 4 to draw level. I think she also needs a 7 to get to 30. That looks like a good start. Very nice start indeed. similar to Rob, 5 with the first one. A couple of 2s to aim at. Try and take that quarter pin out. You might get 3 off it. Might get it. Oh, yes. So you like that one? A great shot, Sneezer. We'll have a look at that one again in a minute. But it's another one of the newcomers who's finishing with their best score of the night. He's got 1 to aim at, Sneezer. Come on. You know which one you're going for. She's too busy laughing. She's never going to get it if she's laughing like that. Well done, Sneezer. Very much enjoyed that. I think we all enjoyed that, and we definitely like watching that one back. Fabulous shot. Catches it just right, just on the right side. Takes out all 3. Back one goes down as well. Very good scoring, Sinisa. Well done. I hope there'll be some comments from Giles on that. That was a great finish to Sinisa's night. So Tom, he's going to get a decent score, but he's not hit the kingpin that many times tonight. That was one to prove me wrong and to hit it very nicely. Took another 4 out with that. Has he got any more? 7. Good scoring from Tom. Yeah, 33, another 33. Means Bill needs a 3 to get back on level terms. He'll certainly be aiming to get a lot more than that if he can. Oh. It's going to be another close leg, this one, I think. That 4 will certainly help. Puts his team back in the lead. Can he build on that with the final ball? Maybe. Finishes with a 7 there. Giles, of course, brilliant Tanisa. He's got quite good, regularly getting in the 30s, I've noticed. Yes, he's had some very good scores indeed this season. Identified early on by Giles. Keen Skittles talent spotter out there. Just strange to see why his fantasy team are still bottom of the league by a fair margin now, unfortunately. So it's not going to be another spare opportunity for Brian this time. Another kingpin though, he's been absolutely on point today. Until I said he's absolutely on point. There we go, got it back, finished with the one who was aiming at for a 6. Nice score, very nice score from Brian. In the 40s. 41, I think. What a great score. Don't get many in the 40s, maybe 1 or 2 a week. Means Gene and Rob still going to have to do some work here to get their team over the line in the final leg for another 2 points. Gene just cannot hit with their first ball tonight. They're all going in the gap. Second ball, much better. 5 down off the quarter pin. Chance to take them all out. Get the kingpin here. Maybe, no. 7 for Gene there, best score of the night. Another one of her team. Very much a theme for them. And here is that second shot from Gina. Not hitting with their first balls, but the second one, 5 pins down. Gives her 26. Not too bad. Good finish as well. 5 pins up. So a big, big lead for Rob here. Alan will need one of his famous spares to put any pressure on Rob here. He does like to make sure he's fully lubricated before stepping up to bowl. Alan, he says it feels, he doesn't feel pressure. Well, it is a spare opportunity. We have seen this go as a spare on a number of occasions. Alan will think there is absolutely a chance here. He's not got it. He can still finish with a 9, which means a little bit of work will be needed from Rob. Rob will be praying he misses. He doesn't miss. He gets the 8. Right, did I save a replay there? Yes, I did. What did we get? This was the first one that took out 4 pins and nearly took out a 5th as well with that back one wobbling. It's another 40 leg. They might be losing with a 40 leg here if Rob can get a 4. He's got 5 in his last 3 legs. He's left it late a couple of times. He'll be very keen to strike the front pin with this one, take 4 down. It's similar to what he did last time when he needed 3. He got 2 with the first one, missed with the second, did it with the third. Can he finish? Second ball. No, he can't. 1 to draw, 2 to win. A lot of pressure on Rob's shoulders here. Very, very nervous looking team. Right then, Rob. It's 1 pin, it's a draw. And that completes the game. Newcomers take 1 more point from the final leg to finish with 3 from the match. 7 to Lads Night Out. The leg was drawn 40 pins all. Lads Night Out total of 190, which is very good scoring indeed. So we haven't quite got around to the handshaking yet. I'm sure they're all building up to it. And there we are. Both teams getting fully coated up and ready to move on at the end of a tense match. 190 pins for Lads Night Out, 159 for Newcomers, so 31 pins ahead. But Newcomers doing enough to take the beer leg, 33. Drawing the final leg, 40 all. I think to have got 4 points from that one might have been a little bit harsh on the lads with their dominance in the other 3 legs. But still, that completes our first game. We've got Simon. I don't know if he wants to give any words on his performance tonight, or if he's just going to...
I think I was tired, Dave, after being selected for so many. I know I sort of came good at the latter stages. Certain people who'd chosen me for their fantasy Skittles team will be pleased, but I feel I'm spent now. I've given my all, and I'm done.
Well, you're in luck because you won't be playing next week.
No. I can relax.
You can relax next week. And you've only got a couple more games to go after that, so
yes.
maybe a week's break will do you some good.
And I tell you what, I know Giles will be very pleased with Sinisa's performance. 31. He's got her on his fantasy team. But yes, what a great game. Played brilliantly. We didn't know where it was going, and I think that draw at the end was
kept the
just
excitement up, even though the game was
yeah, it was just right.
very much in Lads Night Out's favour. Brian Passmore congratulating the other Brian with a Y, Brian Archer, on his great 41 score tonight.
Brian No Spare Archer is now going to be called Brian One Spare Archer, as he had a couple of opportunities to maybe get 2 in a game, but couldn't quite put it across. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us, despite the lateness of the hour. What an overrun. 20 past 10, Dave.
20 past? How can it be 20 past?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? So we are back tomorrow evening from just before 8 o'clock for another exciting 2 games on the alley.
Yep, 2 more great games coming up tomorrow.
Neither of us can remember who it is.
It's both of our pub teams are playing tomorrow. You've got Cross Keys in action, along with Splits and Giggles. We've also got Remnants and one other team.
Yeah, probably. But, you know,
might be living on a spare, I'm not sure.
We'll call it a night now. So thank you for watching us if you have been, and we'll see you tomorrow. But in the meantime, we will just leave you with
the ambience
of the club.